episode 447. So for this episode, we are continuing from So Min's birthday's special episode.
Yes.
And she is going to be going on dates with 3 guys from her that she acted with previously, her co-stars. And every time she goes to the new date with the guy she takes him, there's missions she has to complete, and once she completes the mission she can leave, and then she has to take one of the guys with her.
Yes.
But if she if she completes everything before she gets caught, the Running Man members, she gets to pick one of the Running Man members who gets to pay for her activity that she went and did.
Yes.
Yeah. So we continue off with her and Kim Ji-suk of their dinner. They're eating their whatever lunch something at a restaurant. And so they're eating and they can't leave yet because she has to complete the mission of having him say certain things. And she already had him say, "You're pretty." What is it? "You make my heart flutter." Wipe her mouth when she has something on there. Cut steak for her. He already completed those 4, and he needed to do one more and say it that he's jealous.
Yes.
Like, "I am jealous." He has not said that, and she tried many things, and he has not said it. While the Running Man members are in the bottom level trying to escape the room, and they're searching for hints and all these stuff like that, and they eventually find it, but it's in English writing, and then the word, it was spelled backwards, so it was NIMOS, and they're trying to put that into the lock to escape, and then they realized that it was So Min's name, so they need to swap it and type in So Min. And then by that time, So Min has already got Ji-suk to say that, "I'm jealous." They completed their mission, and so she booked it with him, and they got to the 2nd floor, and she already went missing.
Yes.
So we continue off of that.
They missed them by 3 minutes.
Yeah. And so they go off to a dance studio.
Yes.
And we find out who the next guest she has to meet there is, and that is Kyung.
Yes.
He is the next guest there, and the 3 of them are going to learn how to tango. And once they get the tango steps dance correctly, she gets to leave with one guy only.
Right.
Yeah.
So the person she picks ends up doing one more tango dance with her, and then they leave, and the person who didn't get picked will end up joining with the Running Man crew
as
part of being the chasing team.
Yeah.
There was a little game to determine who she was gonna pick, and for that dancing part was each of the men with her went through the tango routine, and whoever she liked the most in terms of the routine, she picked the guy. Then the Running Man members showed up also to the dance studio, but their mission was they had to all dance to BTS idols, and they were being taught the choreograph by
J Black and Mary.
Yes,
the couple
yep. That taught that came on Running Man before to teach them how to dance to the Bruno Mars song.
Yeah.
So
they are back to teach the Running Man members to dance to BTS song, and they have to complete it, and J Black has to approve it as a success in order for them to get the hint of where So Min's next location is.
Yep.
Yeah. So they are not going to go stop her this time. They're going to go to the next location. So if they complete it first, they will be at the next location waiting for her. But if she completes first, she's going to go, and they're going to have to follow afterwards.
Right.
So both teams, like So Min and her 2 guests and Running Man, are dancing. They are basically doing the same thing, learning to dance and everything like that. And we get to see funny things of Kyung and Ji-suk being jealous of each other and going up against each other, but like Ji-suk has like no stability in dancing.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to dance. And while Kyung knows how to dance, but then
he's very, very polite.
Yeah, because he's younger than her. He's very polite to her. She's Nuna to him, so like she needed him to kind of like be a man-ish and take control of the dance. But he's like she needed him to hold her leg, but he's like doing this.
And she goes, "What are you doing?"
And so the members they learn the dance and they're dancing, and Kwon-soo obviously is the dance king. Was a zombie, BTS zombie.
He makes Mary laugh so much, and she just could not stop laughing about everything he was doing.
Because you guys remember, J Black and Mary have never seen Kwon-soo dance. When they came, it was with So Min, Jae-suk, Haha, and Seokjin. And so they already know, okay, how Jae-suk and Seokjin are like. They know Seokjin's just forgetful.
Yeah.
But they've never seen Kwon-soo. And so it was like their first time seeing him in person dance, and it was like a culture shock.
Mary was just like, oh my god, oh! Yeah. She was like, oh my god, really? And then like Seokjin keeps forgetting like the last part is supposed to be dan dan da 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 who, and then he keeps messing up that. Jae-suk goes, hell, let me rephrase it for you. Think of it, dang dang, mei wu dang, who, and he's oh, that worked.
I was like, Jinja, that worked. So the Red Man members, they get it right. They do the full dance and they get it right the third time. And then J Black gives them the directions to the place they need to go to. But as the members are traveling, So Min and Jisoo had already finished and they took off.
Yeah.
And so Lee Kyung calls Kim Jong-kook and tells him that obviously he got ditched by her and he's going to join them to chase after them. But they're like, well, where are you? He said, don't come to the dance place. He tells them, go to this place instead because they've already left.
Yeah.
And so the members they go to that. They go to where the next place they need to go, and then So Min and Jisoo go to the third place that they have to go.
And when they get to the third place, there is the third guy there for So Min, and it's Ha Seok-jin from 1% of something. So it's hilarious because Ha Seok-jin and Kim Ji-suk are actually friends on a different show, and they're actually friends behind everything too.
Yeah.
So these two guys are like the same age competing for her.
It turned into like this big old macho mind game war.
They didn't even care for So Min. They're
like, we gotta beat each other, man. We can't lose a girl to each other here. Come on.
And like they would ask like, which kiss did you like better, with me or him? And somebody had to be like, well, with Ha Seok-jin was more manly kiss, which it was in my opinion. And then when she's like with Jisoo Oppa, it was more like sweet. I'm like, it is sweet because she's a country bum and she don't know anything. So it was really like that. And then they play Jenga, and when they play Jenga, they get to ask questions to her, and she responds, and the guy has to stack the Jenga on top of each other.
So whoever she doesn't pick whenever they ask the questions, has to
take it out,
take a piece and stack. And
like these two men got so competitive, they started stacking it crazy.
So like it had gone to a cut to Running Man, so Running Man went to a roller skating place and what they had to do was they had to transfer flour from a table across through all the members and the guests to another table which had a cup, and they had to fill up the cup to a certain point. And so while the members were doing that, they were failing really badly because they kept laughing. At first,
Seokjin kept laughing every time Jae-suk came to him.
Yeah.
And Seokjin kept saying because his face is so ugly. And then they're just like, what the hell is wrong with you? And then like they swapped it by putting Kim Ji-kook at the end and putting...
No, they put Ha at the end.
Oh, they put Ha at the end?
Because Kwon-soo was too tall for the table.
And then they put Kwon-soo in the front, and they moved it to Jae-suk, Kim Jong-kook, Ji-hyo, and then Seokjin, and so on. And then like...
Well, all y'all know.
You can never have Jae-suk and Kwon-soo together. Those two started blowing out at each other.
They just started fucking around. I was like, yeah, who put those two together? You know you can't put those two together.
Let's just give up, you know.
So then like when it cuts back to So Min, all of a sudden like the Jenga is like stacked in this new Jenga stacking way.
It was like, okay, the Jenga down here that they have taken some piece out, but it was like build.
It was like vertical, and then one piece.
It's like a huge long vertical. You're like, what the hell?
So they got extremely extremely competitive and trying to outsmart each other.
Yeah, and then eventually Ha-Suk-jin had made the Jenga fail, and they're like, okay, now you guys completed that, and she got to know both guys by answering questions and all this stuff like that. Now you guys are gonna go to the kart racing, and she is going to have to pick who is she going to ride with. And they're gonna have to race to the finish line. And so both guys gets in their cart, and she's like standing there, and she does this little test, and she gives the hot pack to Jisoo, and he's like, like, I don't want it. And she goes, okay, and she gives it to Ha-Suk-jin, and he takes it, and then she goes, okay, and she sits with him. And then Jisoo realized that she had two.
Yes.
She had two, and she was gonna give him one, and she was gonna keep one for herself. And he rejected it. Therefore, Ha-Suk-jin accepted it, so she went to him. So they start the race.
So he realized that he lost. He lost because of him. He thought wrong that she was given to him because she wanted him to stay warm while she go and be with somebody else. In reality, if he had taken it, he would have got her.
Yeah. So she ends up with Ha-Suk-jin, and they went on the race against Jisoo. And he kept bumping them in the back with his car. And then eventually they reached almost the finish line, and Jisoo tried to cut in front of them, and his car
he spun. He spun in a circle, and he died. His car died.
So the couple
won, and they moved to the last location, in which the members, the Red Man members, they finished their part. They finished moving all the flour, and they told, as they were moving to the last place, they were already notified ahead of time that So Min has a tracker on her, so that the members can track her and follow where she goes.
Yeah.
Then they find out also, Jisoo calls Seb and tells him that, oh, he's so angry he got ditched by her.
She ditched me, and she just took off with Ha-Suk-jin and all shit like that, and Seb calls us just oh, he's really angry. Yeah. So they get to the last location, and So Min and Ha-Suk-jin has to go find these three locations, these three tourist spots of items and that they have to take picture with. And once they complete that before the members catch them, they will win the prize for whatever this episode is. But if they don't and they get caught by the members, they will lose because they're coming after her name tag.
Yes.
So her and Ha-Suk-jin are running for it, and the members, they arrive and they split. They split, and they got Lee-kyung was so angry, and he was so determined to catch her. He just run for it.
Him and Jisoo.
I know.
They just forget about the filming. Let's just go.
But eventually, Jisoo was just oh my god, they're serious of catching her. They're serious, because as So Min and going through her mission, she already picked who was going to pay. So for where they're eating at the restaurant, Jisoo got to pick, and he picked Seb to pay, and that was $300. And then for the meal,
$300 meal, man.
And the second place was the Tango, and she picked Kwang-soo to pay for it, which they didn't reveal how much. So Kwang-soo and Seb were determined to catch her because they were not going to pay for that. And so
for the go-kart, she picked Kim Jong-kook.
Yeah, she picked Kim Jong-kook, so they haven't shown what it was. So they're determined to give them. And So Min and Ha-Suk-jin completed the first two missions, and they needed the last one, which is find the giraffe. And they were running for it, and before they know it, they hear, they're over there. And there's run, and you see Lee-kyung just pew, run to it, and he starts slowing down, but he hears So Min go, Bali, the giraffe is over there.
Yeah.
And he was oh no, she has a mission. So he just booked it, and him and Jisoo ends up throwing her on a bench and holding her down.
Jisoo sits on her lap. Lee-kyung stays on her side, and then Seb comes and hugs
her.
Suk-jin. No, he hugs
Ha-Suk-jin.
Kwang-soo comes behind and grabs her.
And then Jisoo rips her name tag, and then they're oh, it's over. But she goes, I don't care. Let's continue. And this
Jisoo is yeah, it's over. You're supposed to be broken up.
There's no more couple. Break up. America. So the Running Man and the chasing team caught her and ripped her name tag. Therefore, they won, and they were the gift that was the prize that was going to be given to So Min if she win was 2 diamond ring. And because she did not win that, Jisoo and Ikkyung gets it.
The couple. She foreshadowed it.
So they get it, and she gets to pay for everything she did all day long, and she gets
she got kicked in the face.
Cake bomb into her face.
Turned to baby Groot.
And then they're all like being mean. Oh, let's take pictures. Let's take pictures.
Sick Jen was like, now you guys should take pictures. How Sick Jen was hella fast at it.
I know, he's like, I got mine. But yeah, so I knew it. She was gonna get caught because the running members were not going to let her.
No, they were not gonna pay for that shit.
Yeah.
$300 for a meal, man, for sip. Damn, that sucks.
That's 3 weeks of groceries for us.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so Min lost, and Running Man and the chasing team won.
Yes.
And then we move on to next episode for the preview, which is 448. We get Haboram, Hani, Sorji, Kim Hae-yoon, Mingyu, Sung Kwang. All of those are coming for the next episode.
Yes, so it's a big guest crew this time.
Yeah.
And the members are all split up into 3 different teams with the guests all split up as well. And the whole point of this race is to be the most trendy team.
Yeah.
So they want to be the most searched team, so the trendy team, essentially.
That's why we've been, 2 weeks ago, we saw these videos of them.
Yeah.
That was to determine for this episode.
Right, so, and then it does show in the preview that they do get one more final race at the end that determines the ranking. And it seems like if you eliminate someone, you can swap your rank with them. And it doesn't look like it's name tag, but it's balloons.
Yeah, they're running around with the balloons behind, which I just and I believe Kwanzaa's balloon is gonna pop.
Yeah, Kwanzaa's gonna kill himself.
Cause you know the last time Sheshki came, Jiwoon was moving everywhere, and his balloon did not pop. Kwanzaa took one step, boom.
So one step, turn around, bah.
He's like, that was it. That's it. They're like, Igwasu out. He's like, oh. So yeah, but we've seen some of the videos of them. We were kind of confused. So
yeah, but now we know.
Now we know, and we're looking forward to how it will end. You know, there's 4 teams, and there's a lot of guests, and they're going up against each other, and yeah, pretty interesting.
Yep.
But yeah, that is it for this week's Running Man review, and we will see you guys next week.
맞네. 봐봐.
괜찮아? 시작.
You don't get going, do you? Joining them.
슬로우. 이거 다시 오른쪽으로 한번 기울어지고 마지막에 한번.
안 했나?
어떻게?
안 했나 진짜. 뭐?
There's one more.
You haven't seen him, huh?
They have not seen Kwanzaa.
So you guys thought that Suk Jin was hard.
He's just old.
He's just old. The one you should worry about is that tall one.
7, 8에 뛰었는데 천천히 카운트.
不安。JYP 한번.
6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 쓰리.
Look at Kotsu! It's so scary! Look at that!
这是还是剧。
차시는 얘가 뒤로 밀려나듯이.
That actually worked.
그래, 그래.
It's custom. That actually worked. I was surprised. That actually worked. Oh, here they go again.
I don't.
I want to be in the center. 탕, 맨, 탕. He actually said name 탕. name 탕.
우와!
name 탕. Yeah, see, Jen look past it and knows he can't feel it at all. Plus, he can't tell how much air he's breathing out. Yeah, 공수가 a ton.
딱 잡아줘야 돼 앞에서. 잡아줘야 돼. 야, 고개를 광수야, 네가 확 숙여야 돼 고개를.
오케이.
됐어.
야, 불렀어.
He goes right up, boom. 안돼, it's okay. 괜찮아. 네. He thought she was just scared me too.
She had two. She was giving it to.
Because I didn't think she would make me high. It feels great. Yeah, I'm sorry for what I did.
She was just gonna.